Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends, and welcome back to Coffee Talk. I am Coach Roxanne, and you are joining me live on the Better Body Fitness fan page. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Boy, what do they say? Mother Nature is bipolar. But it went from crazy, rainy, stormy 2 days ago to beautiful, sunny, and hot yesterday. Back to crazy and rainy again last night. 'Tis the season, right, Chris? 'Tis the season. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. Once you're on, drop it in the comments. Good morning. Throw an emoji out there. How are you feeling today? If I could throw an emoji out there, what emoji would it be? Let's see. I usually don't have the ability to do this. Charlene, good morning. All right, here's going to be my emoji today. That's my emoji today. Good morning, Lynn, Amy, Michelle, Sarah, good morning, my friends. Corey, good morning. Lisa, good morning. You see these little things right here? I'm crabby today. I'm crabby. I have no reason to be crabby. I'm gonna, it's like one of those fake it till you make it. I do, because otherwise I'll sit in my little pit of crabbiness all day long. Stacy, good morning. Amy, good morning. Heidi. I love it. Beth, good morning. Had to change my shirt for Coffee Talk. Again, I was thoroughly impressed with your leg sweat. Monica, good morning. Marsha, good morning. People think I just am happy all the time, happy-go-lucky. And do I try to be? Yes, of course. But there are days, you see that? Do you see that? Where I wake up and and you know what? I didn't even wake up like this. It just kind of happened. I just got crabby. Does that happen to anybody else? Victoria, hello. Jill, good morning. Amber, good morning. Barbara, good morning. Carrie, good morning. Corey, how'd the pups do last night? Well, 3 of the 4 did amazing. The other one did not. And I'm wondering if that's some of my crabbiness that sits in here. Because my sleep score said it was an 85. I don't know if I feel like that. Obviously I don't. Cindy, good morning. Sarah, good morning. Lisa, same. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone. Christina, good morning. Charlene, I love it. Tammy, good morning. Beth, so much sweat. Even 10 minutes after and wiping it all up. Yes, so I'm going to tell you, after my workouts, I get my smoothie, I get my shake together, I go upstairs, I undress, and then I have to stand under the ceiling fan and wait for it to dry off, because if I try and towel it off, it just keeps on coming. Kimberly, good morning. Erica, good morning. Kim, good morning. You guys are the best. Yes, I get these little things. I get these things. Like, I can feel myself doing this. Like, everything I say and everything I do, I get these crabby little horns. It's true. I am not impervious to having those feelings. I'm not. I wish I could live up to the standards, but I have those days as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Kim, good morning. Now, I just saw a comment come up here. Hootsek, I was dealing with, I'm 18 and I can do what I want text from the boy until after 10:30. So I'm crabby too. Oh my goodness. I have been there. Let me see here. I got to see, my computer's got a little jing-zing going on here. What else? Michelle, good morning. All right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see comments, but if not, then, then of course that is just how my morning is going to go. But we're going to get into the message here. I'm done. All right. So if you comment, I will do my best to read it. There's no guarantees. So the title of today's episode is Be Prepared for Your Own Self-Sabotage. And this is the perfect day where I could easily feel myself slip into something that I wouldn't normally do based on what's going on up here. So is today the day that you're going to face your own self-sabotage. Kylie, good morning. Have you discovered yet what drives your self-sabotage? In the past 21 days in our members group, we're doing 90 days of accountability. The first 30 days was about tracking and discovery on why or why not you do the things that you do. Why do you get cravings at 7 o'clock at night? Chuck to the rescue. Thank goodness, Marbs, because I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to lose my mind. All right, so for me...
Hold on. Just so you guys know, I am currently hiding all sharp objects around the house. So if you don't hear from me in a little bit, then put out an SOS.
I do say
Come search for the body.
I verbalize. I say when I feel this way, I say I'm crabby. He said, "Are you mad at me?" No, I'm just crabby. No, I'm not mad. I'm just crabby. So for me, this self-sabotage, this is what happens. It's Thursday. It's been a little bit of the nutty week with the weather and stuff. So with the dogs, I haven't been sleeping good. We're starting a new program, membership site. So it's like transferring all this information, helping Chuck's parents move, trying to keep our own stuff done. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like all of the crazy things that happen. Put away the arsenic. And all of a sudden, Monday and Tuesday, I started out great. I'm motivated. I can take on the world. I can take on the week. And then today happens, right? It's Thursday. I'm tired. I'm a little stressed. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm sore from the workouts. So maybe I kind of thought my body didn't move the way I wanted it to, even though I tell everybody, if you're sore, take it at your own pace. But again, I have that gear too that tells me, no, push through it, push harder, keep going. And then tonight will hit. And I will just want to relax. And what does relax mean? Relax means maybe I find something naughty that isn't on my plan to eat. Now, I don't want to demonize food, but it's not like I'm going to the fridge to have a salad. Let's be honest. Or maybe it's and this is when, for me, I really just want a glass of wine. That's my self-sabotage. When I get stressed and overwhelmed and tired, I start to think that I deserve something, that I should have something. Maybe it's because I've done amazing with my food all week. And then again, I start to think, well, I deserve a treat. I've done so good with my food. I've had to stop that. I've had to get out of my own way in regards to that. I love food. You've seen what I eat. You've seen some of the things I bake. I share it all with you. I love food. I love to eat. Like when people tell me that they get so busy they miss a meal, that is not me. It will never be me. I will stop anything I'm doing to eat my food. I love food just as much as the next person. Good morning, Debbie. But I've had to change my mindset that I deserve a treat. I've said this 100 times before. Jenny, good morning. We are not dogs. We cannot treat ourselves with food. We cannot treat ourselves with food. Food should not be a reward, which again, knowing myself, knowing the things that I go through, I can't keep temptation foods around here. What tempts me? Anything sweet. I can't keep things around my house because I know that in these weekend moments, they're exactly what I'm going to go to. Victoria, you deserve the new s'more stuffed marshmallows. They're marshmallows. They are delicious. And you know what? I will have one probably at some point in time. But it's so funny how when I can get through those moments of feeling like that and I don't do it, how much better I feel because I didn't do it versus because I did it. Because when I do it and it wasn't on my plan, I'm angry at myself. I'm sad at myself. I'm not sad because I ate that. I'm sad because I didn't hold my commitment to myself. I didn't keep my word to myself because that's who I am. That's what I stand for. My word is everything. If I want to eat something, I'm going to plan it. If I want to have sushi, I'm going to plan it. If I want to have marshmallows, I'm going to plan it. I don't want to do it in a moment of weakness. If this weekend we're going to my mom and dad's, I'm not going to have alcohol. It's not on my plan, so I'm not going to do it. If I do it, I'm not keeping my word to myself. I'm no longer in integrity. You see that? It makes me angry. I have to stop justifying, and I want you to think about this. I had to stop justifying why I was eating something, because I did that for a very long time. I justify why I'm eating the salad. I justify why I'm eating the dessert. Like, I feel a need to justify why I'm going to eat something. That creates a very bad relationship with food. It's when somebody asks you about your weight loss or whatever, and we feel like we have to justify it with the pounds, or we have to justify it with the inches. We need to stop justifying things. We don't need to do that. We're here to live a healthy lifestyle, and when we feel the need to justify everything, it takes away from that. It takes away from that healthy mindset. When I was younger, I would justify why I did things to try and get out of trouble. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. That's not who I am. Beth, I'm the same way. Michelle, me too. It's Stephanie. I feel this. I love this, ladies. An indulgence here and there is not going to hurt my efforts or my hard work. Hear that again. An indulgence occasionally is not going to hurt your efforts. If you want to go to Culver's once a week and do it, that's great. But then you have to start recognizing, is that once a week turning into twice a week? Is that twice a week turning into 3 times a week? All of a sudden, those things that are okay once in a while, we start to justify why we can have them more often. What is your goal? Is it to lead a healthy lifestyle? That means balance. And balance is not always like this, but you have to find what works for you. If you're always upset with your results, why are you upset with your results? Where are those little pockets of self-sabotage? Have you even taken the time to really look at them? Are you self-sabotaging yourself by overworking out? And yes, that is a thing. Are you self-sabotaging yourself by under-consuming calories? Yes, that is a thing. Are you self-sabotaging yourself by over-consuming calories? Yes, that is a thing. Are you self-sabotaging by not really being aware of what's happening, by not holding that mirror up in front of your face, by turning a blind eye to what's really holding you back? All of those things are self-sabotage. Maybe it's what you're putting out to the world. Are you putting out positive, happy, joyful, or are you putting out negative, past histories, past traumas? What are you putting out? Are those things holding you back? If they are, that is your own self-induced self-sabotage. Nobody else, and I say that in so many different ways, but nobody else can self-sabotage you. Nobody else self-sabotage. Nobody can sabotage you but you. Sarah, we're biking from Two Rivers to Manitowoc and back on Saturday. And I have Cedar Crest ice cream, my favorite, on my plan. Feels so good to not have guilt, but still have the treat built in. Yes, exactly. And this is where I think this is another incident of self-sabotage. If you don't ever plan a treat in, I guarantee that when you do let one in, it cascades, right? All of a sudden there's guilt. All of a sudden we don't eat the next morning because we're trying to fast so we can work off what we ate. That is self-sabotage. Work these things in. Have something to look forward to. Don't punish yourselves nonstop because you're living a healthy lifestyle. Punishment is diet. Here's the little box of diet, and inside is full of punishment. It's full of punishment and guilt and self-sabotage. Over here we have a healthy lifestyle. Work things in. Do you want to have ice cream? Work it in. Do you want to have an ice cream the size of your head? Work it in. Nobody said you can't do these things. Doing it once in a while is not going to stop your efforts. Now, some people will say, I can't even look at ice cream or I gained 5 pounds. There's probably a lot more going on that you aren't willing to face yet. It's probably the little bites here and there, the cocktails here and there. It's probably the weekend from Friday to Sunday that you aren't really wanting to look at, but you want to believe that you can look at that ice cream cone and you instantly gain 5 pounds. How do I know this? I've been there. I've been in the diet punishment box. I did it for years until you don't. Until mentally you can't handle that anymore, because you can't. That's why we're on the wagon, off the wagon, on the wagon, off the wagon. Beth, oh my gosh, you need to try screaming conuts into rivers. You know what? Maybe I'll try that this weekend. Maybe I'll try that. She opened a conut place in Swamico recently too. I love it. You guys are talking all about this good food here. So if there's a birthday, I have a piece of cake. If I'm going to a party and there's pizza, I'll have the pizza. If I'm hungry for sushi, I'll plan sushi. What I don't do is plan Thursday night cake, Friday night sushi, Saturday night pizza, Sunday cronuts. I won't do that, because those are self-sabotage triggers for me. Those take me back to who I was 20 years ago. Once in a while, once a week, plan something fun in so that you can keep your sanity. Because when you try to beast mode that punishment diet, when you try to beast mode it, how long does it last? How long has it ever lasted for you? And I'll bet you did get results until you stopped. Right? We need to create that lifestyle. Here's an idea. Cedar Crest in Manitowoc and screaming conuts into rivers. That might be too many treats in one day. Oh my goodness. Now, it's when those things start finding their way in on a daily basis that something else is going on. Again, we're back to probably having that mentality of, I deserve this. We're not dogs. We need to take that off. We need to take that off. That just creates an unhealthy habit with food. Maybe your self-sabotage is grounded in your results. Maybe your self-sabotage is grounded in your results. And what do I mean by that? I mean, we go for 21 days and we do good, right? We eat the food, we get the 4 S's, we do all the things, and the scale doesn't tell us what we want. We don't see enough change in our pictures. Maybe our yarn didn't move. What happens? I've seen this happen. I've seen people do the 21 days, and because their results were not up to par, do you know what happened? They quit. They completely quit and went back to their old ways. Even though they joined 21 Tough for a reason, something out there was pulling at them. They needed change. But they only wanted to see the change in their results. They didn't want to see the change in their daily habits. They didn't want to see the change in what their mindset was telling them. They didn't want to see the change in how much better their sleep was. They only wanted to see change in a physical result. And of course, that led to the self-sabotage of quitting. Susan, I haven't stepped on the scale since your coffee talk about throwing it out the window. I love that. Never step on it again. Never step on it again. Go by everything else. How do you feel? How do you feel not stepping on that scale? How do you feel in your clothes? How is your sleep? How are your 4 S's? Go by those things. Don't ever let that scale have a say in your life ever again. You say you trust the process, but you won't take a moment to look at how you sabotage yourself by sleeping in, undereating, overeating, comparison, no patience with the process. Those are all self-sabotage, my friends, all of them. If you trust the process, you are building those bricks every single day of your habit. Take control of your mind and your body will follow. That's where I'm going to leave things today, my friends. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love to be here with you. I hope you go out and take this. Take this weekend. And every time, remember last week I said, ask yourself why. When you ask yourself why, I want you to think, am I self-sabotaging myself? Now, your first reaction is going to be no. But if it doesn't go along with your plan, what else is it? If you aren't self-sabotaging yourself, what else is it? So my clothes are fitting better and I feel so free. I love that. I love that. I love that. All right, my friends, join Coach Chuck at noon for the new nugget. Join Coach Chuck and I back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for coffee nuggets. And then, of course, on Saturday, 7:30, 60-minute sweat session. I would love to see you all there. I would love for you to invite your friends. We're doing our next 21 Tough Challenge. Invite your friends. The post is on the page. Invite some friends to do it with you. You've got nothing to lose, and they've got nothing to lose. Carrie, I was just thinking, what's the status on the mugs? There is no status on the mugs unless we're going to go with the smaller mugs. Do we want smaller mugs, or do we want to hold out for big mugs? Give me your opinion. I need to know. I need to know. What do you want? What do you want, my friends? All right, I love you all. I will catch you tomorrow. Go out and have a discovery kind of day. Love you all.